Hi, it's Carrie here again for another tutorial. So this time I'm going to do a tutorial on kind of like America's Top Model walk, if you've seen that with the hoop. But this is going to be stationary, so I don't have to travel across the floor. And so it's going to look like this. I'll do it first. I'm going to step to here, to there, to there, to there. So I'll repeat it again. Here, to there, 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 and back around again. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and break that down, and then I'll demonstrate it one more time at the end. So without the hoop for a second, I'm going to show you what my feet are doing. So I'm going to step forward, in this case with my left foot. So I'm going to step forward with my left foot, and if you notice when I do that, I stepped across in front of my other foot, as opposed to just straight forward. So across in front of the foot that I'm standing on. Then I'm going to turn, so I'm facing a wall right now, and if you try this while you're square in a room, so here's one wall. Now I'm going to turn to face to my right the next wall. So you can see I step forward and step towards the next wall, and that was a quarter turn to my right. Now I'm going to turn to the next wall behind me, another quarter turn as I step forward with the left foot. And then another quarter turn as I step forward with the right foot again. And then come back around. So it was forward left in the first direction, forward right to the second wall, forward left to the third wall, forward right, and then if I wanted to, I could just keep doing that same thing. So I want you to watch one thing about my feet that make it easier is that I rotate my foot on the floor so it swivels. Probably not so much on the first one because I'm not turning. But each time when I turn, if you watch this left foot, but I'm going to be stepping with my right, but notice what my left foot, the one in front, is doing. Okay, so there's like a little swivel there. Now you're going to see this one swivel, and it was a twisting action on the floor. Twist, twist. So you see a little bit of a twist. Twist, twist, twist. And each time when I step forward, I'm stepping forward in front of the other foot. So if I did it straight towards you without turning to each wall, there we go. Forward, 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 forward. So I keep stepping across myself instead of the natural path where I would normally step. So across, 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 across. And if you look at the back foot, if you look at me from behind, you'll see the back foot swiveling and turning. Hope you can see that okay. So now I'm going to add the hoop back in. So in the first one I'm going to do no turn. I'm just going to step in. Okay, I have my hand on the outside grip, step in. Then I'm going to turn the hoop as I step to my second direction and step on the outside of the hoop. Now I'm going to step back into the hoop as I turn my back to you. And then stepping on the side again on my third wall. And then I come back to repeat. 2, 3, 4. And then I start all over. Okay, so again, the important things is that I'm stepping across myself each time. So across in front of my other foot. I swivel on the back foot as I step across. I face a new wall each time I take the next step, so that it takes me all the way back around. And it's nice for those of you who are indoors right now. You don't have a lot of space. It doesn't take a lot of room. Okay, So again, I'll do it one more time. We're just concentrating on the feet. I'm stepping forward on the inside of the hoop, and I move the hoop over to my right side and step on the outside. And then really I'm just repeating the same thing. Forward into the hoop, on the outside of the hoop. Forward into the hoop, on the outside of the hoop, into the hoop, and on the outside of the hoop. Now this time I'll add back in the arm styling. So I'm going to be doing this with my arm. I'm going to bring it all the way up, back behind my head, down, and out. So that's just one thing I could do with my arm, but that's what I'll choose to show you today. So I'm going to go up, back to the back of my head, through, and out. Okay? And I just stepped on my hoop, if you notice. So if you step on your hoop, you'll get used to lifting your feet, and that shouldn't happen actually too often after you get used to it, because I'm going to be aware of where the hoop is, whether I'm stepping on the outside or the inside. Okay, so that might take a little time for that awareness. So I'm going to go arm up, through. So I can do a slow arm where it takes the whole rotation, or I can do a faster arm, whatever feels good to you, and you can try different ways. I did it a couple of times, going up and out and up and out. There's other things that you can do if you want to try out some other ones too. But the idea is just to keep a flow going with the arm. And then one more tip is each time when I bring my feet up, I point the toe down towards the floor. And hopefully that'll help you kind of slide over the hoop each time when you do step into it. So here's the whole thing one more time. This will be the last one, so I'm going to go, hopefully, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. Thank you.